And a pleasant Good Friday evening to you all, TGIF, as we are back for some more Phillies baseball here on the Bilskie channel. Welcome in. Phils begin tonight a first of four-game wraparound weekend series with these Arizona Diamondbacks. You see the matchup tonight is Aaron Nola looking for a baker's dozen, that elusive number 13th win, and he'll be opposed by Zach Gallen tonight. We're just going to jump right in it here as looking to get this game started and underway. Let me see what they got for alternates. Nothing? That's fine. Phils are going to go not with the alternates. Let's use for day games. And there it is, the welcome home to the Phils, the beautiful Citizens Bank Park. Just a little note here, it's worth mentioning that hotel that you see in the background is actually the old Holiday Inn. That hotel has been razed. It has been demolished, and there is a new hotel casino that is going up right behind that Liberty Bell where it says Citizens Bank Park there. That should be up probably by next year, so hopefully the powers that be here, the designers at the show, will take a good look at that and maybe put that in its place. Hopefully it doesn't block out too much of the center city in the background, but that is where we are tonight, as Phils are hopefully looking for a nice sellout crowd tonight here on this beautiful Friday night in the city of brotherly love, as Aaron Nola once again heads to the hill. And yes, the lineup is pretty much the same. In fact, it is the same, as Andrew McCutchen leads off in center field. Leads off in left field, leading off there. Sorry, I had a long day at work today. Bear with me. JT Realmuto, the captain, back behind the plate. He is batting second. Bryce Harper, the right fielder, batting third. Batting cleanup tonight, of course, the big fella, Rhys Hoskins. Gene Segura, Mean Gene himself there at the hot corner, batting fifth. Sir Didi at shortstop, batting sixth. Roman Quinn, the center fielder, batting seventh. Batting eighth, the center field. Everybody's center field tonight. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Scott Kingery, and batting ninth in pitching is Aaron Nola. He'll be opposed by Zach Gallen tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how this 1-7 pitcher could perhaps bounce back against these fighting Phils, as your 65-15 Phils line up thusly. It's McCutchen, Realmuto, and Harper. Hoskins, Segura, Gregorius, Quinn, Kingery, and Nola, your starting nine, as we take it to Citizens Bank Park for Friday night baseball. Enjoy the game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ahmed is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, a dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Segura over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2 balls and a strike now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here it comes. Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Three and 0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. One man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's Bryce Harper now. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, making it an even 250 for his career, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1. Misses down below the knees.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at ball one. Mm, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. And the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball four. So digging in now, Christian Walker. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Escobar leads off first with 1 away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs and the RBI count at 35. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1 from the stretch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 2-1. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Josh Gingery.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a pop-up now. Vargas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Ahmed becomes the first out of the inning. 1 gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. Quinn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Stepping up now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right field. 5. Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A runner on first with 2 away. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Line drive to left. Peralta is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. Chopped at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Phillies shortstop in front in the count 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Marte. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next,
Into the box, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time is taken. Ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
There goes the runner. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
the batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Escobar has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Quinn comes on now, and he has it one down. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. A ball and no strikes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Starling Marte. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Line drive, base hit down the line. Nola rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mike Leake comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw is wild and it gets away. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Number 17, Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a called strike on the edge of the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Third baseman number 2,
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Three runs already home here. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Segura runs, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 5-1. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch, and he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. No hits to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what a play. Wow.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Settling in now, Eduardo Escobar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Roman Quinn.
Roman Quinn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
2-0 to count to Jay Bruce.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
1 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, one man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Ready now, Christian Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Quinn patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now back, catcher, Steven Vogt.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ready for another chance? Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ahmed has a play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Josh Rojas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. In there at the knees, strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. At the plate, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Ahmed. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. This is foul right side. Three-two pitch. Bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone, could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Popped him up. Walker over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under this one, and that's out number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Blake Parker will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Adam Hazley will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 home. 2 out with the man at first. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Arizona down to its last strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-2 tonight's final. The Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Aaron Nola records the victory, his 13th of the year. Zach Gallen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
All right, well, that'll just about do it for me as well. You see the final score there. Aaron Nola gets his 13th. Blake Parker sort of not a save situation, but just kind of nails it down to end it. A very good performance by the Phillies bullpen. Aaron was a little shaky tonight, although after 6 innings pitched, he struck out 8, let up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks. But overall, a very good performance. Not his best, but did manage to pull off his 13th win of the year. Phil's with 8 runs on 13 hits. The Diamondbacks 2 runs on 5 hits. No save recorded here again. That was just a good effort by the bullpen. We saw Adam Morgan come back from the rehab stint that he was on. He was on the injured list for quite some time. Came back, looked good, got some outs. Blake Parker came in. So basically, we also saw David Robertson do his things as well with that cutter. Just awesome stuff there. And then Blake Parker just puts the icing on the cake, the cherry on the cake, whatever you want to say. But Aaron Nola gets his 13th win. Zach Gallen, I didn't know he was from New Jersey. I did not know that. I'll have to find out more about him. Wonder if he went to my high school. Who knows? I'll have to find that out. In any event, that's it for me. I got to wrap it up. I got a dinner date with the wife, so we are out of here. And I want to invite you guys back tomorrow. It is an afternoon game, as Game 2 between the Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, everybody.